What's good with it, y'all? It's Coffee. Tapping back in with a news update, man. MILK74 going off today via the Blogosphere. He's got a lot to say, going in on individuals as he's known to do. But first, he makes this statement here, a strong statement. Let me know if y'all think this is fact or fiction. Is this for real or is this cap? Or is it somewhere in the middle? Comment and let me know, man. You see, Milk says he's responsible for the wave of LA gangbangers doing YouTube. What do y'all think, man? Did Milk start that off? Did he start this whole wave, this whole lane? Was he the first to do it with the reactions about the West Coast and street culture, gang culture, etc.? Tap in and let me know if you think Milk is a trendsetter in that fashion.
A lot of races that don't rock with each other, right? But when you got people that rock with gunplay, blacks and whites and woods, and blacks and Mexicans and Puerto Ricans and everything, right? And the same thing goes for the black homies. Mexicans rock with them. And we're in this moment in time where it put on that black mask paint and they imitate something they're not, right? They imitate something they're not. But when a black man does it and he's imitating a Mexican man or a Latino.
But like I said, that wasn't it. He had a whole lot to say. All right, so he shared that clip, right? I'm not exactly sure who that podcaster is. Comment if y'all know, right? Milk's going in on him. And these are just clips, very brief clips. The whole convo's out there and everything, but Milk just highlighted these couple clips and had a lot to say. First, he's going in on dude who's talking here. He says, this Super Mario looking fool need to just be quiet. Lefty Gunplay whole image is like Blackface. So Lefty Gunplay is like popped into the whole blogosphere, man. Like dude's always wrapped up in something. There was just that ish where the one dude was coming out talking about he was bi, and there was that sus picture with him and Lefty looking all sussed out to the maximum. Then I guess that dude come out and said he's trolling. I don't know if I believe that, man. You know what I mean? And then Lefty Gunplay going at it with Adam 22. He's putting people's moms in videos. Like it's a whole lot going on, right? But Milk is saying, you know, his whole image, his get down, right, is like a form of blackface. Do you guys think that's true, or is that a stretch, or what? Comment. Then it says the online Serranos are now pretending to be like blacks, and Mexicans have been living in harmony online, completely ignoring the racist comments Lefty Gunplay made in the comment sections of videos of when street vendors are attacked. They're throwing the blame on Whack when it was Lefty who caused the most division. So Whack 100 wrapped up in this whole thing. There's a whole lot going on, man. Like, what do y'all think about what Milk's saying, what's being said here about Lefty Gunplay, the blackface allegations, racism, vendors being attacked? What is all this about? Then it says Lefty is a Southsider, or I'm sorry, Lefty is a Southerner Southsider who isn't nothing like a Cholo. Instead, he imitates all LA black gang members. That's super disrespectful. Then it says Lefty imitates black culture, something he's not. Fool talk about all these lawsuits that Mexican supervisors are facing over discriminating against only black employees. So you see, the conversation is going outside of like the streets and hip hop and stuff like that. You see, he's talking about lawsuits in business places involving racist allegations against Mexican supervisors and black employees. Then Milk's talking about, what's to say, he's saying Whack using a Cholo voice is asking to Blackface, what would you call Zesty Meth Play's whole persona? Then his whole style and gimmick is being a black rapper complete with grills. So I don't know, man. Milk been steadfast going in on Lefty Gunplay. Pause. What do y'all think about Lefty in all these you know, narratives that are going on here? But you guys also think is Lefty Gunplay the kind of dude that's loving this kind of controversy because it boosts his clicks and FaceTime via the blogosphere? Like they say, right? All publicity is good publicity. If you get bad publicity, you're still getting eyes on what you got going on. And when it comes to the blogosphere, right, you get momentum, you got to capitalize on it. Some people are like, hey, I'll get the negative attention. Some people, not so much. Is Lefty Gunplay, aside from all this other ish that Milk is pointing out with these clips and all that, blackface allegations and whatnot, is Milk right about all that? Do you believe? And do you guys think Lefty Gunplay does this type of ish on purpose to get momentum? Comment. And then yesterday, it was wild, man. There was this footage that came out of rapper Bossman Dlow, the feds snatching him up or raiding him or whatever. And it turns out, I'm not absolutely 100% on this, but it seems that footage is old. I don't know why it's just dropping now from maybe a month and a half or so ago, seemingly tied to some incident where he tried to do a giveaway in the hood. And I don't know, like the authorities were saying like, Ish got too rowdy and Bossman Dlow didn't have the proper permits. That's what it seemed like that footage was tied to. But now DJ Vlad of vladtv is coming out and saying there's some scamming going on when it comes to Bossman Dlow, right? And he's not exactly saying for certain it's Bossman Dlow himself, but whoever's on the managerial duties, right? He says, I want to warn everyone out there who is booking Bossman Dlow. We recently gave his manager, Chris Silvers, a small deposit for an interview. After getting the deposit, he asked for 4 times the agreed upon amount and refused to turn the deposit. Dlow, you need to be a better boss man and hire a real manager if you want to succeed in this business long term. Now, a lot of people don't like Vlad, right? Comment if you fuck with Vlad or not, but believe this, Vlad's with the interviews and the content and stuff like that and the numbers, right? Vlad has a pretty big reach. And basically, people's going to see what he's talking about here. And if Bossman Dlow's manager is doing this without his knowing, unbeknownst to him, trying to scam motherfuckers, like if Vlad TV books a lot of people for interviews, you know what I'm saying? So when other cats see this, they're not going to want to book dude. And, it's facts. He says, if you want to succeed long term, right? Like a lot of people think about, we just tapped into this on a video the other day about legendary MC SP to go, Styles P of the Locks, Live Off Experience, right? I love that was their name, Live Off Experience, shortened from the Warlocks when they were on them horrorcore vibes back in the day, right? A lot of people don't comment if y'all remember the throwback Locks-ish, right? But Styles P was talking about how he was back in the hood, you know what I'm saying, bumped into a dude that he known for the longest time, Billy Joe voice, who was getting high. And dude told him his wife passed away. Can I hold something? I'm fucked up. And he said he saw the pain in dude's eyes like it was real, right? So he blessed him with a little something, only to see him with his wife a couple days later. And SP just laughed it off, right? Because that's a bridge burnt. You know what I mean? And when motherfuckers is down bad like that, they just continue to burn bridges. And it's different. We're talking about someone getting high, you know what I'm saying? Someone who tweaked up and geeked up, just trying to get their next fix, their next high, their next blue blast line, banging up jammy in their edited arm, you know what I'm saying? But it's the same principle that you can do ish, you know what I'm saying, like short term and come up quick and beat motherfuckers in the head, but kill your credibility and kill your name and kill your possibility of doing future business long-term wise, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully for Bossman Dlow's sake, if this is indeed all actual factual and it wasn't, he wasn't knowing about this, hopefully he steps in, deads off this manager and, makes good on commitments that he was supposed to do and puts a message out there to the masses, you know what I'm saying? Because dude's having quite the come up right now, man. He's on fire. It was weird yesterday, like I said, though, that old footage came out. I don't know why that footage was just dropping now, you know what I mean? But who knows, some kind of viral marketing campaign or something. I can't call it, right? But like Vlad says right here, to all the artists out there, make sure you hire real business people to represent you, you know what I mean? Because even with all the success this young man's having, when your name gets bad out here, it's bad. You know what I'm saying? You're missing out on a lot of money, a lot of potential business, a lot of networking. You know what I'm saying? Don't hopefully for his sake, he doesn't let this dude ruin it for him. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers are grimy. I don't know his relationship with this manager or whatever, but I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. So tap in, hit the comments on all these topics, sub up. I catch y'all on the next one. Peace and God bless y'all.